Alright, Berserk fans. We need to talk some more. So, recently, I had just finished Volume 3, and I started a little bit into Volume 4. And I gotta say, Volume 3 made me really understand something that I hadn't prior. So for context, like I said in the previous video, my experience with Berserk was the 97 anime, the movie, and one that we don't talk about, 2016. Anywho. And normally, if I have that Berserk itch that needs to be scratched, I always go back and watch the movies, because, updated graphics, animation, all that jazz. A nice, spectacle for the eyes. I favor that over the 97 anime. Having read Volume 3, though, it made me realize that the movie is missing something so vital. Small and as innocuous as it may come off as, which is the little in-between moments, which is so important in the grand scheme of things. What do I mean? So, in the anime and of course the manga, there are those small moments with Guts. It's nothing profound or anything like that. It's him by himself either holding a sword or practicing with the sword. Which, I guess that's his therapy. It gives him, it helps him clear his mind. And, and of course when I originally watched, I didn't really think much of it, but looking at it now, especially in context of when he eventually leaves the band of Hawk, those scenes are so important. Those moments of introspection, to self-reflect. So there's this one part, known as Campfire Dreams, where, you really get the sense that Guts is planning on leaving, right? And for clarity, we all know that the conversation between Griffith and Charlotte at the feast, that's the thing that ultimately leads Guts to the desire to go lead the band of Hawk to go find what he actually wants. Still sick, by the way. Getting better though. That on its own, yeah, I guess, in the movies that's enough to, get you what you want.
You want him to do you so much you could do anything.
Get what you want out of the story, but without those little scenes where Guts takes those moments to reflect. Why is he doing this? What does he want out of this? What is his goal? It actually gives more of a proper build to his decision. It's not something that just comes out of nowhere. And it also makes Guts more of a complex character than would have come off without those scenes. His desire to leave, go off, find his own purpose, it now doesn't come from anywhere. It's always been there. But now with Griffith's rather careless conversation with Charlotte, describing what a true friend is and how he can only consider someone with an ambition equal or greater than his to be a true friend. And of course, Guts overhearing all that. Not that Griffith was planning for Guts to overhear that. Clearly not, given his reactions when Guts was leaving. But that was it. That was like, okay, I have my answer. I have to leave. I have to go out. Versus, oh, Griffith doesn't want to be my friend because I don't have my own mission. Like, go find it. Whereas it's more of a confirmation of what had already been feeling. And it made me think like, oh man, what other moments that weren't present in the movie that was in the anime that is sorely missed? And it's not to knock the movie. The movie, for the most part, did its job. And it did even correct a couple things that the 97 anime got wrong. The most notable one is the torture. Because they designed the torture completely wrong in the anime, but the movie put in the right design. So yeah. What do you guys think? Is there some other stuff that the movie missed that the anime got, and vice versa? And this story is still intense. While the opening of Volume 3 wasn't anywhere near as crazy as Volume 2, it's it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, comment down below your thoughts on the 97 anime versus the movie, and any other tips for reading these. Thanks for watching.